So in this video, I'm going to show you how I've been able to string together a bunch of Apple Home gadgets using an Apple Home automation in order for me to have boiling hot water the moment I wake up. In order to use this automation, you're definitely going to need a smart plug as well as a smart LED bulb or a smart light switch. Now you might scoff at the idea of this video, but the purpose of this how-to video isn't exactly to show you how to boil a kettle. I will show you that. It is to show you what I've done or what I've come up with all the Apple Home Kit devices that I've been using. Hopefully that you'll see something here and something will click in your mind and you'll say, hey, I can do that with my home. First thing you'll need is to set up your smart plug. In this instance, I like to choose a smart plug with a larger power button like the iDevices switch. Since the kettle might be something you use multiple times during a day and trying to push a small power button on the other products, well, will get annoying. The next thing you'll need is a smart light bulb or a smart light switch. If you're planning on using the smart light bulb to wake you up, I'd stick with the Philips Hue bulb since it integrates well with other apps like Sleep Cycle. If you are using it with Sleep Cycle, I would make the wake up cycle quite short since you don't want your water to cool too much after it boils. Another way for this automation to trigger is to have it based on a smart light switch, either in your bedroom or a bathroom. The moment that light goes on, the Apple Home automation will fire and the smart plug turns on. Both the setups will work well with a light switch or just regular smart light bulbs. Another way to look at it would be, for me, I would go with a smart light switch in the bathroom because the moment that I wake up, the first thing I do is evacuate my bowels for like 10 minutes, and that 10 minutes is plenty of time for the water to boil in this kettle. Now the downside of this automation is the fact that you have to set it up right. You have to fill the kettle as well as turn it on and plug it into the smart plug that's turned off. In the grand scheme of boiling water, this entire setup isn't going to require any more steps. It just requires to perform these steps at a different time. Second downside of this automation is the fact that it will fire anytime you turn on your bed lamp or light switch. Now this is actually a pretty big downside and highlights the shortcomings that the current Apple Home app has, since you can't really specify a time. You can't limit when this automation fires. But it can be done if you have patience to work around it. You'll have to turn on your bed lamp first, set the kettle, and then go to sleep. To be doubly sure, you can have another home automation that shuts the smart plug off at 2 in the morning to ensure that everything's set up and ready for the morning when you wake up. Again, this may seem silly, but it just kind of illustrates the potential that all these smart home automations and smart home gadgets has. Again, you might scoff at the idea of this video, but again, I just wanted to show you, what can be possible. It seems crazy to do all this in order to have a warm bottle of water or a hot kettle, but maybe that's just very important for you in the morning. You could do it with toast. Put toast in your toaster oven before you go to bed. It might go stale overnight, but still you have toast the moment that you wake up. Is there anything we do with puppies? So if you have a smart home automation you want to share with me, leave it in the comments section below. I'd love to know what you guys are doing with all your gadgets or plan to do with all these gadgets. If you have a scenario you want me to take a look at, well, let me know as well, and I'll see what I can do with all my smart plugs and smart light switches and whatnot. If you have questions, comments, yeah, down there again. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, subscribe, because I'm producing lots of smart home content over the next while. See ya!